Archimedes' principle and its application in maritime transportation. Understanding buoyancy, gravity, and stability in shipping operations.
The Archimedes principle. An object submerged in a fluid experiences an upward buoyant force equal to the weight of the displaced fluid. The Archimedes principle states that when a body is wholly or partially immersed in a fluid, an upward force acts on it, which is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced. The upward force acting on the body is called buoyant force, which helps in the floating of an object.
Key concept in this lesson is buoyancy and gravity. Buoyancy is the force exerted by the fluid that pushes upwards against the object, opposing its weight. Gravity is the downward force that pulls the object towards the Earth's surface due to its weight. For a ship or any object to float, equilibrium must be achieved. This means that the buoyancy force and the gravitational force must be balanced to each other. When they when they are balanced, the ship stays afloat. So in summary, if the buoyant force equals to the weight of the object will float. If the weight is greater than the buoyant force, the object will sink.
Force acting on a ship, buoyant force upward versus weight of downward. Upward, object partly of a fully immersed in a liquid, upward force, buoyant force, weight of the liquid displaced by it. Example, the ship has a long and winged base on amount weight of water displaced by its increase. According to my research, the buoyant force is equal to the weight of displaced liquid and its weight of displaced water increase buoyant force. Upward force is exerted by the water increase making the ship flow. Water displacement is a measure through graph mark on the ship and convert to volume using draft tables. The weight of displaced water is calculated by multiplying its volume displacement by its density. The draft of a ship is a determined depth of the vessel below the waterline measured vertically to its hulls. Lowest is a propeller or keel or the other reference point.
Displacement and draft calculation. Ship displacement, the width of the water displaced by the vessel, and the draft, the vertical distance between the waterline and the bottom of the hull. Archimedes' principle also applies on ship draft. Draft is the shortest distance between the waterline and the bottom end of the ship's hull. In a ship, when there is more cargo on the ship's hull is ended to submerge more into the water, which is lead to more draft, and when cargo is less in the ship, the draft is less.